everybody. Long time no videos in English. I'm so sorry I didn't make any videos in English for a long time. So here I am with my actual collection. So I have 3 girls here and I have a boy over there. This is my Chase. And you know this is the baby that was made by Sammy Francine. And so here he is. And in this crib I have so I have my new baby, my newest baby. She's a Luciano by Cassie Brace, and she was made by the very talented French artist Martine Allard. Here we have, so this is the baby that I got just before Luciano, and she is Geneviève by Cassie Brace too, and she was made by Femke Jelema, I think. This is a prototype artist, and this baby is just extraordinary. But you saw her in my previous video in French. And here we have the star, we have April, Calista, and I just love her. Of course, I still love her, right? So now I'm going to talk about the subject of my video. So I wanted to make this video with Calista, of course, because she's my only silicone at the moment. And so the question, as you saw in the title, is, do I still love silicone babies? Well, the answer is yes, but. And there is a but, because, well, I think that collecting silicones have changed a lot lately, really. And I have been so disappointed by many things that, well, I've decided not to collect silicones only. The ones who know me, you know that I have, well, I think about 1 year ago, approximately, she arrived approximately 1 year ago, and before I just collected silicones, because at a point I just decided to sell all my vinyl reborns, because I just couldn't find any interest in the vinyls anymore, because I had I had discovered so many different silicone babies that I really wanted to have just silicone babies in my collection. So the babies I used to collect, the vinyl babies, were babies that I made, because I'm really picky and I just knew exactly what I wanted. But the thing is, I wasn't that happy, because I discovered the touch of the silicone, the feeling, the softness, and I was so thrilled, and I found this really more realistic. I preferred the touch of the silicone than the vinyls. And so Miss Calista, she was wearing her name outfit and name, the nappy with her name on it, that I just love. And I'm going to change her. I'm going to change her while I speak. So, where was I? That's totally me. I start talking and then I speak about something else, and then I don't know what I was saying. Anyway, so what was I saying? Yeah. So I decided to sell all my vinyl dolls, because I wanted to have only silicones in my collection. I also sold many silicones to get her, because, as you know, she was not cheap. You can imagine that. Because I got her directly from Claire, and she was a custom, so I was really lucky to have a custom from Claire, and she is just perfect. She is my perfect silicone baby. And well, after her, I had other silicone babies. I had a Gabigail by Claire Taylor, but I was not really happy with the cloth body and silicone. So I sold her, and at the moment she is the only one that is left in silicone. So why? Why did I sell the other silicones? Well, the problem is that at the moment we can say that the prices of the silicones have gone up, really, and well, it's quite difficult today, I think, to get a silicone without paying you know, a huge amount. All the silicone babies that are sold are almost around $7,000. So I'm like, okay, well, that's a bit ridiculous, because before well, you could find really nice silicone babies around $3,000, you know, $4,000 maybe for the really the high-end silicone babies. But today the prices have gone up, and the thing that is really annoying me is that painters, silicone artists who just paint the kits, they ask for well, a lot of money just to paint a silicone baby. So, well, I know that silicones are different and difficult to paint, but I don't agree with that. I just can't agree, you know. I have a Sage coming, you know, Sage by Claire Taylor, and this baby, I was looking for an artist to paint him because, as you know, for this kit, Claire Taylor, her husband just poured the kits, and you had to find a painter or paint the kit yourself. So I was asking around and see if I could find a nice painter. Well, I'm sorry for the people who are painting silicone out there, but I'm used to Claire Taylor's painting on silicone, so I can't have a baby that's not painted nicely and that has issues with the painting. That's not possible. Oh, isn't she so cute like that? Anyways, okay. So I love her in blue because it suits her so well with her blue eyes. Anyways, so what I want to say is that well, I paid $2,000 for the kit. I will not pay $5,000 or $6,000 for the finished baby. That's not possible. Okay, so that's stupid, I think. And well, I must say that the artist that will paint my Sage is a great artist. It's Rachel Farrell. Most of you know her, and she takes $1,000 for the paint and the routing, which is fair. I mean, it's fair. The other painters who will take, you know, $3,000 or $4,000 to paint, I think that's ridiculous. And I think you can hear that I'm angry. I'm angry. Well, it's just, I think it really pisses me off to see that people are just trying to make money on this, you know, painting silicone thing, and I'm just, well, and I have seen some of these artists asking very high prices, and well, their dolls have issues because the painting is coming off along the years or things like that. I mean, you can't ask a price like that if your painting is not perfect, you know. So this plus the thing that silicones are becoming really, really expensive, and I think I'm just it just throws me out of the silicone babies world. So I'm going to keep her. Of course, she's a keeper. The baby that is painted for me at the moment, Sage, I'm going to keep him too, but I think that after that I will not want any more silicones. And the thing is, I have found a new interest in silicone, in vinyls because of that. And well, this is why I have vinyl babies again. It's because I think that they are worth the price, and also I know I will not be disappointed by the painting. It's very hard, I think, to find a very nice painter. It's hard to find a silicone that's painted, you know, with realistic colors, features. So I decided to, well, to have vinyls again, and I'm very happy with that. So let's try something on her. I'm talking and I'm just not taking care of this cute girl, and she's looking at me like, "Mommy, what are you doing? Just take care of me, don't get angry like that, stop talking." That's what she says to me. Anyway, so I will now have just a few silicones in my collection, which is now just 2. They are becoming too expensive for me. And the other thing is, with vinyls, you can have a lot of realism that you don't have with silicone babies. I mean, in the painting, it's quite difficult. The vinyls are also less fragile. They don't get damaged so easily, so that's another thing that's nice with vinyls. And also, as they're not expensive, you can have them easily, well, more easily than the silicone babies. So this was my my thoughts on vinyls and silicones, and why will I have only just a few silicone babies and not as many as before. So, well, I hope that you like this video, and don't hesitate to just tell me your opinion about that. I know that a few persons on YouTube made this type of video, but please tell me what you think. Tell me if you prefer silicone babies or vinyls, and if you love both and why. And I promise I will make more English videos, even if the French don't like it. Anyway, so I'm happy to be back in English, and I hope you have a wonderful day, and see you later. Bye!